still have a bunch to do in the bathroom as far as trim and that sort of stuff, but that's all stuff that can be done kind of as we have time.
I can do it.
Edie can do it as she has time. So we're starting to clear off this wall. This is our next project. Busting through this, working on what will be the future kitchen. So we're getting ready to move this bookcase here. Doesn't look like they bothered to move the bookcase to finish
I mean,
wallpaper.
Who needs to finish putting up wallpaper when you're just going to cover it in furniture, right?
I guess so.
But this is kind of a sketchy bookcase. But it's actually been really handy because we've been able to use it to help keep tools and stuff organized, and it's kind of a junky bookcase, so we're not worried about messing it up at all. So anything that we can abuse, any furniture we can abuse at this point is is ideal, because I mean, look at how we live. Actually, it looks this bad right now because we have family coming and we have to make room for air mattresses.
Yeah, so we have to clean this wall anyways. We're gonna make room over here, clean everything up, put all our tools on the other wall where we're not gonna be working for a while. So everything's just kind of shoved into the middle here, and we'll get everything organized and presentable for them. And now I'm grabbing the box.
That's alright. We'll unbox it in a few minutes.
Want there to be one?
Woohoo! I was missing having that window.
Yeah. We've been spotted.
Uh-oh.
Well, I think the time has come. I'm going to go ahead and start tearing into this wall here, see what we're dealing with behind there. I got excited and I started tearing into that. I should have put on my gloves and my respirator. Sometimes you forget. Just one thing of note, we are going to save all the old windows of this cabin, and I'll probably use those in a greenhouse build coming up in the future. I'm not sure. It'll probably be next year on those, but we'll tuck them off to the side and make a special greenhouse for Edie out of them. Hop and a skip. No, hop, skip, and a jump from Yellowstone National Park.
Kind of random.
Well, there was that, and then there was a screen door spring. Both on the wall here, which is odd, but yeah, the things you find, I guess. I don't know. Kind of odd. Well, I made a mess. Got everything pretty much cleared out of the way. So we'll probably poke a hole over there. We got to get everything cleared out of the sunroom first, then we'll poke a hole over there. We'll kind of mock up our kitchen. I'll start raising up the floor to match the cabin here, and start making headway on the kitchen portion. It might be time for the Sawzall. Nip that off, really up there, and get the rest of these boards moved out. It's coming apart really easy, actually. Big old dent in this thing. So our we're gonna have an L-shaped cabinets here for the kitchen, and so I'm gonna raise up the floor, probably put a beam through here to open up the floor plan, but getting going. Here's the underside of the house. So I think we're going to go in with a whole bunch of spray foam, and we'll seal that, and then when I go to put my bring up my deck, I'll just cut a square right there and wedge up next to it. But don't want any creepy crawlies coming in during the night. That wouldn't be any fun. Better seal that. So the drywall knife works great. If you cut it, I suppose it works great. Alright, now we're ready to put some 2x4s up there and start raising the floor. So this is when you know things are getting serious, when you're buying your screws by the bucket. And the sad thing is I almost bought the 25-pound one. So we're going to glue and screw the floor just like we did in the bathroom to raise it to level. We're going to use construction adhesive on our 2x4s that we're laying down, as well as on top underneath the plywood to make sure there's no squeaks when we walk. So Dee Dee and I were just having a conversation about how she wants the house to be all warm and cozy when I come home, so she built a nice roaring fire. And then I'm always trying to work and just dying. Alright, got the floor ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and bring in some sheets of plywood, get this floor raised up.
Yeah, I was gonna come around the other side to see if I could help you, but just as I was putting on the camera, you got it.
Okay. Theoretically, if I set this down, should set it down
We're probably gonna hit these wires again. There you go.
where I want it.
Nice. Whoa. It's a
Going surfing.
very floaty floor.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. Have the floor like. That is, let me get off of that. That's a little sketchful feeling.
Okay. Tack a couple screws in there.